have youth in the house, so I will be speaking to the youth. And I will be breaking it down in such a way that you will understand. I myself being a youth leader, I'm a teacher, and as much as possible, if I want to post up any constituency that I have, I'm going to talk about your constituency. I love the youth, especially the millennial, the generation X, the generation Y, and the generation Z. Today we are talking about a topic that is very, very, very important. And I want to say that we should not pay rapt attention, because there's something I always say. When you are talking about things that will prevent any mental illness, it is good to listen. I always tell people, anytime I have opportunity, for example, University of Lagos, when they are having their matriculations or inductions of the diploma students, the hall will be filled. And I always tell them, I say, whatever we tell you today about how to prevent addiction, this and that, try to listen. Because if you don't listen, by the time you will be seeing me next, it will be migraine. And so I say that will not be our portion. So please, let's try and listen to the topic. We're talking about social media, mental health, and the youth. It is important for you to know that the reason why we are talking about this, or why those who conceptualize this topic, when they talk about it, is because of the menace, just as our representative of the Honorable Commissioner has said, the menace of social media in terms of the effect, and not only the effect on our health, the effect on our mental health. And that is why they have thought it necessary that we should talk about it. Where's my slide, please? Is my slide being protected, please? Thank you. Okay, so I will start. I will just pick my own stuff here and we'll just go through this together. Slideshow. Thank you. So I think, yes, thank you so much. Another approach for them. So my panelists will be asking questions when we are through then. I want them to answer. So what is social media? I believe we all know social media, but it is important that we see this. It has helped us to communicate. Now you can chat to your friend. How are you? You did not come to see today. What's going on? What program do you have? Communication is a platform. You also release your personal information. Like the program I'm having now, I've released it. Like the program I'm having now is online. So you are releasing information about yourself, what you are doing. These are good things that we need to use the social media for. It's for sharing information, sharing ideas, personal messages, and other content. Next slide, please. So, there is what we call social currency, and this is very important. If you look at different social media, what I just want to bring out from here is, this is where we start having problems on our hands. Social currency is, the cumulative amount in terms of what that social media, each different social media platform they give. And look at it, 77, let's say over 100 now. You have 77 for Facebook, Twitter 89. But let me just read down. Let's go to Wikipedia. What is social currency? 0. Because Wikipedia is about information, knowledge, geography, knowledge of satellite, knowledge, education, personalities, things that you need to know to excel in academia. Let's look at, maybe this is Chrome. What's that? 0, right? Can you see? But what about Skype? 0 as well. Most organizations will do interviews and everything on Skype. But Twitter, what do we have? 89. What about Instagram? What about Instagram? You don't know the logo. What about LinkedIn? What about Google? 22. So this is to tell you that number one, we don't go to sites that will increase our knowledge. It's a site that we can post pictures and everything. That is why when you post on some platform, it will not sell. In fact, the platform owner will not even sell anything. Next slide. So, of course, again, I'm very sure this, you are aware of Minecraft, right? Some of you have played all the games. You are aware of this. Instagram, you are aware of Snapchat, you are aware of WhatsApp, YouTube. So many media platforms. Next slide, please. We now want to define what mental health is. At the end of the day, we will put everything together. What is mental health? Now we have seen what social media is. We now know what social media is. I know we know. We have seen different platforms that exist. Now we are looking at mental health. Before we can talk of mental illness, we must talk about mental health. It's a state of content which an individual realizes his own potential. You know, you need your brain to realize who you are, your potential, your ability to cope with normal stress of life, because life can be stressful. But yet we are coping. For example, now I'm very sure you went through one stress or the other to come here. Your ability not to get here and break down shows that you have good mental health. Your ability to contribute to your community. For example, interactors, Rotarians, we are doing these things for witness. If you don't have good mental health, you will not be able to achieve before witness. It includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Psychological, your mind. Some people just say, man, I'm disturbed, I don't want to eat. Mommy, I'm disturbed, I don't want to talk. You just go and lock yourself in your room. That shows there is no mental health. It's about how we think, feel, as well as how we behave. We are thinking now, imagine you are beginning to think that you are in a jungle, running after lizard, running after lion, when you are supposed to be here. There's something about the mental health. Or you just stand up there now, you remove your clothes and start dancing. The behavior. Or somebody really I just introduce myself and I started talking. For no reason, just start crying. People are begging you, you cry more. That is your feeling sad. And they say, what happened? Did Dr. Lupi mention your name? And you start crying more. It's a problem about that mental health. So mental health encompasses how we think, how we feel, and how we act or behave. Next slide, please. So mental health can change. It is important that we know this. Just like our physical health, mental health is something we all have. It can change from day to day, and it can change over time. There are times that you will be very okay, psychologically you will be fine. There are times that you will not be fine. So we know that it can change. So because it can change, that is why we are here to tell you that you must preserve it. It can change for better, it can change for worse. And therefore, we must, if it is liable to change, then we must do everything to guide our mental health. You must protect your mental health. Tell yourself, I will protect my mental health. I will guide my mental health. Because there is no health without mental health. Okay. So, you now realize that because mental health can change, please, we need to be fast, please. It is important for us to look at this. Our mental health is all about the brain. Look at the brain function. And all those parts, for those of you who want to be doctors, who want to be neurologists, neurosurgeons, like Ben Cassie, all of you, it is important to know that all this thinking, the way you are seated now, it is your brain that is helping you to sit. Posture. It is the brain that is making you to walk. Locomotion. Because of the spine and everything. If you touch me, and you touch me with pain, I will feel the pain because the brain has sensed the pain. Okay? The brain also does not stop at that. The brain helps us to reason, to think, to feel things around us. The brain helps us to act. So if I begin to act abnormally, it is my brain. That is, a part of the brain is affected. For example, that part, the blue part, is very good for thinking. The frontal part, if you want to have good judgment, for me to button up, for me to wear clothes and not turn it upside down, not wear left and right, not put this mic on my head and be talking. It is the part of the brain. It is for initiative. It is for judgment, executive function. So all these things we are saying, anytime I talk about something, just read that this doctor is talking about the brain. Our behavior, actions, and everything has nothing to do with the heart. The heart supplies blood to the brain, another part of the body. But the brain is what is helping us. Now, is it the next slide? So now, positive effect of social media. Just as I said now, as we are here now, thousands of people are also watching online. That is a positive effect. Another effect which we have mentioned is people have been able to showcase their talents. People have been able to tell the world. People have seen recommendation. People have gotten job. I know someone said, for the past 6 years, I've been selling my portrait online. As a matter of fact, I have 200 portraits in my house. I saw it on Instagram, and it was paid after delivery. I mentioned the name of my hospital. They came, they brought it, and I paid. Beautiful portrait. And that guy has made millions. That is the effect of social media, the positive aspect. People have formed group online to do assignment, research group. Beautiful. You can imagine, look at it. It made me feel good. Sending nice messages to my friends, especially during the time of pandemic that we were all at home. Social media helped us. We were able to interact, we were able to relate with our families. It's helped me, and I've been able to speak to my friends after school. Instead of going to their houses every time, you can talk to your friend. It's great being able to talk about homework and other things. So we all know these are good effects of social media. Now, let's look at the negative effects. Now look at it. This person is now thinking, I wish I had kept my picture private instead of sharing it. Now everyone has seen it. They are not even liking it. I keep getting nasty messages. I feel so upset. I feel I speak to my friends more on social media than in real life. But when they see me, they don't even talk to me. Oh, look at my friend's status. He posted something yesterday. Wow, 250 likes, 1,000 likes. Let me go and check my own. I posted last year. 3 likes. Me, my mommy, and my daddy. My friends are so much better when we are playing Minecraft and other games. I think I'm a dollar. We'll never be good at anything. Wow! Look at the pictures. They look so much nicer than my own. Oh my God. Am I not a failure? Someone I don't know is messaging me. I don't know what to do. Should I reply? But he's sending nice things that I'm fine. I'm beautiful. But I don't know the man. Maybe I should regret. Maybe I shouldn't have started anything at all. Maybe I shouldn't have posted the pictures. All these things are negative things that go on and on in our mind. Let us see further negative impacts of social media on our mental health. Then we are getting deeper and deeper to see. Because some of these things you are doing something, you are not even aware is having an effect on your mental health. And we have already said it today that I will protect my mental health. I will guide my mental health, because there is no health without mental health. Now we're looking at something that will affect my mental health, and I need to guide it. No, I don't joke with my mental health, please. So social media, I want to look at different ways that you want to have effect on my mental health. So let's go. Sleep. Wow. Please, let's go back. Sleep. People who are addicted to social media often experience eye strain, social withdrawal, lack of sleep. If I ask you how many of you slept around 9:10 yesterday, few. You were on Instagram, you were sending WhatsApp, and you slept around 2. You know yourself, you cannot protect your mental health. Stress. This may be caused by researching problems and arguing with people through online connections. Sometimes people will be arguing, no, Whiskey is better than Davido. Can you sing? Frog voice. See your head. Start abusing themselves over somebody they have never seen before. Man is better than anybody. Madrid. It's a lie. What about Baka? Baka is this. No, let's get that. Fighting. And as you are doing that, you are secreting adrenaline, a bad hormone that will be worsening your stress level. Decreased self-esteem caused by negatively comparing yourself to others. Look at all those thoughts that the person had the other time. After a while, the person will not know his esteem. He will start posting pictures. He will start talking. I saw somebody last week. He said, after a while, I left social media. I said, why? He said, because I felt I was not good enough. I joined an application that they said we should post our picture and they should rate us. He said 300 people rated me and they gave me 10%. But all my friends, 98. If you see this lady, very beautiful. But somehow, maybe the picture she posted, maybe she used a bad camera, somehow the picture was not good to the friends. But that 10%, is that the reality? No. But look at it, the person felt depressed. Next one. Disconnection from friends and family, or not interacting with them in person. You see, normally you would have come home, greet, do your assignment, go and play with your friend, but what happens? You just see yourself, one child in one room, another one in the sitting room, another one in the kitchen, even the mother, the father in the study. Everybody, no more family unity. Before, when they used to have family unity, you can tell your dad I don't like what you did, this and that. Mom, I want to say something in this house, this and that. Children will express themselves to their parents. But now they go online to talk about their frustration and they get bad advice. No more unity because of social media. Expressing of negative emotional experience is called fear of missing out. Every one of us at one point or the other, if you are so used to social media, you would have had it. I've not put my signal since. When that was I on Facebook? Hello, Facebook. It's been a while. That means something. It's called FOMO. FOMO. Fear of missing out. It's a negative feeling that, oh my God. That's why some people, once their mother did not buy internet bundle or anything, or their father did not buy, they will be so angry, they will be agitated. Oh, one is missing out now. Something is going on online. One cannot take part. What is happening? This and that. You will see that anger. They will not be able to concentrate. They will be feeling so sad because of FOMO. The fear of missing out. Because they don't want to be talking among their friends and they are speaking English. They want to be saying, oh yeah. Real Madrid, yeah, Chelsea too, yes. But if they were not on social media, too, who's called? They will be feeling sad that they missed out. They will not be regretting. They will be cursing their parents who did not buy the bundle. Or latest film on Netflix. Oh, they have not watched and friends are talking. Oh, you said that? Oh man, the guy just jumped through the window, man. Oh man. And you're looking, oh, see my life. It's so useless. I can't even contribute. Do you know the negative feelings? The bad hormones that you are sending to your brain? Because as you are thinking, Hormones are rising and they are sending negative and dangerous feedback to your brain. And those hormones will be making your brain to see you as a useless, good for nothing, who cannot even compare with mates. That is not what social media should be used for. The platform is also used as distractions at times to suppress unpleasant emotion. I just said it the other time. Some of you didn't like what others have done for you. Instead of you to express yourself and talk to them, what happens? You just numb out. You just distract yourself by going on social media. It does not mean everything is okay. But you're only using it to, I'm not angry, because you are substituting your emotion. Instead of you to express yourself, it is a dangerous way. Sleep pattern, I've said it affects our REM sleep. There's a sleep pattern, there's a sleep state we call REM sleep, where you're supposed to be in deep sleep. Enjoy your sleep, but what happens? Every time you're about to sleep, your phone will do your phone will sound. Then you are sleeping, then before you know it, messages. I belong to like 14 groups. So don't make 1 a.m., 2, 3, and you check it, you sleep back. You are disturbing the REM sleep where you should have a deep sleep. And your body, then now wake up and say, I don't feel refreshed. Why do you feel refreshed? When it was throughout the night. Next slide, please. This other effect, harassment. A lot of cyber stalking, bullying, degradation and humiliation. This person, see, look at faith. Some people, they have emotional problem. They are very toxic, but they cannot face you. So they will go to social media and be looking for who to pour their negativity and toxicity. So nobody offended them. Just see your mouth like elephant mouth. Ah! You don't even know you are not even following the person. You don't. How much is the original history? Because the original is expensive. What are you trying to say? That the person is wearing fake. This one is saying, is it both straight hair or both long hair? What is your home? These people are wicked. They have problems on their own and they should come to my hospital for treatment. But because they have not been treated, they now hide behind the keeper and they be throwing dangerous venoms and you be receiving it and be feeling bad. This has several effects, stalking, bullying, and all the likes. Now, after all these things have happened, and this is very important, and that's fact. If I mention all these things, I can now go home today and go and see that I have helped humanity. Another day. And that is depression. Due to failure to meet expectations presented by other users, and all those bullying and everything, when you put everything together, what will happen? The person now goes to the state of depression. I know we have been hearing depression. Don't talk about what's depression. There's depression that everybody is even talking about. Depression. Is it depressed? What is that? Let's quickly talk about depression. Because depression among the youth is on the increase. And we need to address it. It is very important that you pay attention to this. Depression is severe despondency. It's a state of sadness for a long period of time. It's not just, oh, I was depressed yesterday, but I'm okay now. May you not be depressed. Depression is a state of hopelessness, worthlessness, you feel weak, all those things are appearing and lasting for weeks and months. Imagine when you are sad, after a while you are happy. But imagine not being in that state for a prolonged period of time. That's depression. Next slide. And that's why I said there's a difference between depression and sadness. If you are happy, that's sadness. But if it's called a state of deep sorrow, it's very important. It can affect the mood, the person will feel drained, and then it occurs for weeks. Next slide, please. So there are many other symptoms, and if you see these symptoms in your friend or anyone, please, because I will tell you the reason. I will tell you now. Look at the symptoms. Irritable mood for no reason. The youth for their social media become very irritable. Just begin to snap at the parents. Say, wow, you're a rude boy. Is it because you are growing up? The mother is missing it. The boy is into depression. And you think the boy is just being rude. Irritable mood. Outbursts of anger or tantrums. I don't want this. I don't want this back. Show it to spoil everything in the house. And you think the person is being a business. Yeah, they have their bad time. You will teach him lesson today. I'm your father. Person they going through depression. Truancy, running away from school. Keeping yourself or refusing to join family activities. You want to go? I'm not going. Come and pray with us. I don't feel like praying. In this house, many parents are going through the wrong way. They change their course in school. I don't do engineering. In fact, it's graphics I want to do now. After first semester, it's music. After that one, I want to do Yoruba literature. Everything. Sudden change of behavior, they become rude, self-opinionated, they start keeping bad friends, they start taking substances. Some will run away from home. These are signs of depression in the youth. It's not the typical adult depression that they feel sad, weak, and cold. Next slide. Some have reduced motivation, they feel tired. They can't do homework, activities in school or at home. No interest in pleasures, or they just don't enjoy anything. Appetite problem, they have weight gain or loss. They find it difficult to concentrate. They can't remember anything, so their performance begins to drop. Next slide, go back please. Some forget things easily and then you see performance. Some will begin to have body pain because it's psychosomatic. That is, you behave today, my head, my leg, your parents will take you to different hospitals. All the tests, nothing seen the result. And what happens? It is depression, not. And what finally, the symptom of depression, which is the most dangerous, is either self-harm, suicidal behavior, or suicide. I'm very sure we've heard of several people on social media telling me, I want to die. And instead of us to even begin to cancel the person, you want to die? Please, die your watch. Can you say it to me? Please, die your phone charger. Please, your recharge card number. Please, your PIN, ATM. And truly the person is going to die. So you see 10,000 sorry. But before then, everybody don't be laughing. It is not good to take the trend of suicide lightly. Now, next slide, please. Other mental issue is addiction. People become addicted. Social media is like drug, and that's why it's entered into our diagnostic criteria now. Internet addiction and gambling are part of addiction, and they are treated as drug addiction. Before, it's only drug addiction we used to do, but now we are managing and admitting people for internet addiction. It is part of diagnostic criteria. So it is important. And look at the stages. Exterminator, you are just okay, you downloaded, you are just playing, then you go and read your book. After a while, you discover that your body will not even be okay if you have not gone online and post something. But anytime you post nice pictures, you can now read. It's becoming purposeful. So you are using it for a reason. After some time, you become intensive. You don't see yourself having to go and post something or read something. If there's no network or your phone is dead, you will be shaking. You are not happy. And finally, a state of addiction. It is like a part of the brain which is where addiction has been injected. And that is when you cannot do without it. We have other things like personality disorders, anorexia, which is, eating disorders. Some because of things you have been watching, you see some models, the way they are their back and everything. You too want to be that. You now start starving yourself. When you eat, your parents want you to go to the bathroom, you reduce vomiting. These are dangerous things. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Some they cannot not concentrate. They can't pay attention because their mind is no longer in other activities. These are fact sheets that we need to know that social media is no joke. 8% of teens have some went to another place on social media. As far back as November 2017, Facebook has been listed the most popular social network. The internet has 2.8 billion active users. 29% have been stormed. 85% of parents between their child between 13 to 17 report that their child has social network profile. Next slide. You can see a couple of 29 years on social media for 12% of 6-year-olds. So this thing is coming home, down, not even adults now. You can see next slide, please. The amount of time individuals spend on smartphone and social media is continuously growing and becoming even bigger part of society. Adults 18 to 34, 84% use smartphone, which is up by 80% since 2013. So, how do we prevent this negative effects? I'm rounding up now. Reach out. Substitute your social media time with activities with family and friends who support and care about you in person. Pull down your phone and other devices when you are with others. Make it a rule when we have family time is family time. Be aware of how long you've been online and don't lose track of time. You can set your social media online target and it will tell you to spend so hours. Unplug and take some time away from the internet as a whole to remove the temptation of logging in again. Stay away from online content that look dangerous, harmful, all these 1 million ways to die. So wait, they put rubbish in your mind. Be mindful of others, give others, be creative, think of other things. Nowadays you don't see people drawing. All those creativity we used to see, sculpture, art, all those things. Why? Has taken over. Next slide. Stop using your phone, computer after a certain hour. Leave your phone somewhere else. Don't use your phone as an alarm clock. It's temptation. Replace the habit with something else. Be productive. If you want to be online, then go to programs where you can be learning how to do 3D, coding, things that you can make money. We call them soft skills. Marketing, survey, online survey. Those are things that you should do, not posting pictures and liking or watching other things. And if you know that you are deeply entrenched in all these things and you're already addicted or you are a compulsive user, it's important that you seek counseling and rehabilitation. It's very our mental health. Next slide, please. Thank you very much. That is my contact. If you have any problem, any challenge, just let me know. Thank you.